Yo, what's up? Welcome to the channel. I'm just some guy. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you're not new here, well, welcome back. So, I got myself a new tea mug. Um, it's not as big as like my old mugs used to be. Like I used to have like one of those really, really big mugs, so I'd make like a ton of tea at one time. But I like it. It's nice. It's a nice little. It's a nice little mug. It looks a lot bigger because it's closer. You would think it was as big as my head. It's not. That's called perspective in the art world. So this morning, I tried to wake up at 7. Now, I start work at 9, and typically when I wake up, it's about like 9:15, give or take. That's usually what it is because my alarm will go off at like 8:45, and I'll lay there and I'll ponder what's going on, that I've come back to the world. And then I go let the dogs out. I sit downstairs for a little bit. And then I come back upstairs and I come into work. I block off like the first part of my morning for catching up, right? So I thought about it. And after talking to my friend that I caught up with last week, who I talked about in the last video, which, by the way, wearing a different hoodie today. I'm wearing the Diablo hoodie instead of the Path of Exile hoodie. I need to get some more hoodies. It's getting into hoodie season, if you can see, back there, the colors of everything. But, what was I saying? So, like, after talking to my friend last week, he had mentioned, like, his morning routine, right? And that he had woke up at, like, 7. He gave me, like, the whole list of everything that he did and everything like that. And so I was like, this week, let me just try to start getting up earlier, because I do know that, like, whenever I've gotten up early in the past, because I have gotten up early before. I've gotten up before like 9, before 8:30, like, at a good like 8, 7 in the morning sometimes. And I feel like I get a lot more done because I feel like there's more of the day. Because I'll get like done with stuff and then I'll be like, dang, it's only like 3 o'clock. I'm like, I got like a whole rest of the day to do other stuff, right? But man, it's tough, dude. Like it is rough. Like I will I'm getting tired just thinking about waking up early. But like I'll set my alarm for 7, and then like without even really waking up, like I'll just instinctually roll over and just hit snooze or hit stop, and then it'll cycle through all the other alarms and stuff like that I have. So I don't know how to really force myself to get up at like 7 o'clock and like get stuff done, right? Because like I said, like right now, I wake up. I do set my alarm for about like 8:30, and then I wake up. I let the dogs out. I sit downstairs. Sometimes I'll shower. That's the other thing too, is I want to get like a good morning routine. Like I've never had a solid morning routine. Like some days I shower, some days I don't shower, sometimes I eat breakfast, sometimes I don't eat breakfast. It's really like, what do I feel like doing this morning? And I think that I need some like structure and like routine in my day, in my life, because even like right now, I'm recording this at like, what is it, like, it's like almost 10. And when I record videos, it's just like whenever I have like an idea, I just record. But I want to do like a thing where it's like, this is my schedule, this is like when I think about things to record, or when I record things. Or that was one of the problems that I had with like working out, is that I would work out whenever I had time during the day, right? Like I didn't have a set at noon I work out, at before I start working I work out type of thing. And that's always been one of my big struggles, is just having a schedule. Because if you don't have a schedule, I'll be like, oh, I have to work out. But I've got these meetings, or oh, I got this thing that came up, and the next thing you know, it's like 5 o'clock, and then you're like, okay, well, I need to work out, but I also have to do these other things that I didn't do earlier. And so then, like, workout falls off, or you do it really late, and then it's not the same. So it's like I want to kind of try to schedule blocks and like stick to it. I've never been good at like sticking to like a schedule either, and I really need to. Like, it really needs to be something that I do in my life. And yeah, like I thought I would start today with the waking up early, and I'm gonna try tomorrow as well. I'm gonna try the day after as well. Oh, fun thing that doesn't have anything to do. You'll see I'm not wearing my Aura ring because I'm charging it. I went to go check my sleep, like how my sleep was last night, because I feel like it was interrupted a lot, and I had a lot of like really super vivid dreams. And I think my Aura ring thinks that it's Tuesday, and I think that it's Monday. I'm pretty sure it's Monday. It might be Tuesday. I'm not too sure yet. Everything I have says that it's Monday, but maybe my Aura ring is in the future, because it was like, yo, dog, you slept for, or you were in bed for 23 hours, 45 minutes. I was like, man, I am not feeling very refreshed if that's the case, you know. It was like, oh, you slept for like 16 hours. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I didn't. But, hey, if you think I slept for 16 hours, maybe I did sleep for 16 hours. And I just woke up and it's actually Tuesday today. I mean, the rest of my technology says that it's Monday. But maybe the Aura ring realizes that I am in a different timeline where it's supposed to be Tuesday, but maybe it's Monday. I don't know. Technology is weird. But yeah, I think that, yeah, man, I've always been real jealous of people that just like can get up super early and just do things. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how they do it. I've got a guy at work that always tells me about how he wakes up at like 4 in the morning to like go for a jog and like walk his dog and like get sorted and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, brother, I go to sleep sometimes at 4 in the morning. Like, I don't know how you would get up at 4 in the morning and like function like at all. And even when I try to like go to sleep like real early to like maybe make it so that I wake up at like 7, like I just don't. Like, it'll be like, oh, well, I guess I'm just sleeping extra today. So I just don't know how to do it. I really don't. Like, if you guys have any advice on how to wake up early, like, I think that just the waking up part is what I need to do. Because, like, once I'm up, then it's fine. I'll usually just get up, I'll let the dogs out and stuff like that, and then I can start my day. It's just that initial waking up period that I need to get on lock. So, but, outside of that, I have been reading some books on like out of body experience and stuff like that. So I'm getting kind of into that. Last night I did like a whole bunch of like practice before I went to sleep. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe because I was trying to do this thing where I like really focused on like that time right before you fall asleep. And I had like a lot of kind of like interesting experiences that maybe I'll go into a bit more once I kind of understand them. But like you can get like very vivid like just visions and stuff like that if like you really just kind of focus on breathing right before you go to sleep. But then like something like a dog moves and then you like wake up and then you like kind of go back. Like I was in that like weird because Odin was doing this weird thing where he just like moved every so often, like he just couldn't get comfortable. And so he like this was even though I laid down around like 10 o'clock, and I was just kind of doing that type of thing, just kind of focusing on the breathe, like almost meditation, I guess, and just kind of seeing what was going on. But then like the dog would move, and I'd be like, oh, hold on, or like something would get in my eye or something like that, um, and so I like would wake back up. So I did that like about 5 or 6 times. It was pretty interesting. I saw like a lot of very vivid, like, almost. Um, it was funny because when I was talking to my friend, I had brought up the fact that like I have a hard time visualizing the apple in my hand, right? But there's times where I can like photo perfect visualize all kinds of other things. And so maybe it's just the apple that's the problem. Maybe, I need to just start thinking about visualizing other things. But that's like a whole other topic. And I got to get started on work today and stuff like that. But if you have any good tips on, waking up early or schedule or something along those lines, let me know in the comments. And I hope you guys had a great weekend. My weekend was good. I read The Greatest Estate Developer all weekend. I didn't do really much of anything else besides read. And it was great. It was great. I felt really good. I felt accomplished. It was probably one of the best manhwas I've read. It's definitely like top 10 of manga manhwa things that I've read. So super good. But I will catch you guys later. I hope you have a great day and take care. Peace out.